What's up, people? We're going to be doing another song by Mr. Ray Charles, and I've just gotten into Ray Charles recently. The dude has been around since before I was born, and he's been putting out hits after hit after hit after hit, and I just started to fall in love with Mr. Ray Charles. Hopefully you guys will too. We're going to be doing the song Busted. Listen to this genius as he talks about being busted. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do.
My bills are all due, and the baby
I got E flat for the key.
busted. Cotton is down
So I got
to a quarter a pound, but I'm busted. I got a cow that went blind and a hen that won't lay. A big stack of bills that gets bigger each day. The county's gonna haul my belongings away 'cause I'm busted. I went to my
So I got
brother
one for that.
for a loan 'cause I was busted.
Then 5. 5.
I'm big like a dog without his bone, but I'm busted.
1.
My brother
1.
said there ain't a thing I can do.
Here's
My wife
4.
and my kids all down with the flu, and I was
5.
just thinking about calling on you, and I'm busted.
1. 1 again.
Well, I am.
So this is what I have. I have 1, and then I have 5, and I'm just putting the normal natural chords that go along with that. 5 again, and then back to 1. Then he does 1 again, 2, 3. Then he does chord number 4. Back to 5. Then 1. Of course, they're doing this really cool stuff, but if you listen to it along with the music, it sounds. I mean, those chords are right. It's 1, and then chord number 5, 5 again, back to that 1, 1, and then 4, then 5, back to that 1, and that sounds right. But they don't sound, to me, they don't sound like, quite complete. And because they don't sound complete, I'm gonna share one more idea with you. This idea is based on chords 1 through 7. We'll go back to the key of C because it's easy to see it here. Chords 1 through 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. But now we're going to cover the natural sevenths that are inside of every key. So the first, here's chord number 1, and here's the natural seventh within inside of that key. All of these are within inside of the major scale, so we're going to be hitting all white keys. So that first seventh is a C major 7 or a 1 major 7. That second seventh is a minor 7 chord. That third seventh is a minor 7th chord. That fourth seventh is a major 7 chord. That fifth seventh is a dominant 7 chord. That sixth seventh is a minor 7 chord, and that seventh chord is a half diminished chord. So 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 half diminished. Those are the natural sevenths that are inside of every key. Same thing if we were to do that in the key of C. If the key of C sharp, we'd have 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 half diminished, and then 1, and that would be in the key of C. You'd have, or in the key of D flat, you have D flat major 7. You'd have E flat minor 7. You'd have F minor 7. You'd have G flat major 7. You'd have A flat dominant 7. You'd have B flat minor 7, and you'd have C half diminished. And we're not gonna So as an exercise, what I would challenge you to do is to do those sevenths in every key. Like here's going through C. Here is C sharp. And we've done this before, that's why I'm going so fast. Keep hitting that last chord wrong. But here is, in the key of D, we have major 7, minor 7, minor 7, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, half diminished, back to that major 7. Okay, here's the key of E flat, E flat major 7, F minor 7, G minor 7, A flat major 7. That was wrong. There we go. B flat dominant 7, C minor 7, D half diminished, back to that E flat major 7 for that 1. Okay, now we're in the key of E, major 7, minor 7, minor 7, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7. What is that one? Half diminished. There we go. And here is F. Let's go down here for F. Major 7, minor 7, minor 7, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, half diminished, back to that major 7 right there. Here it is again. Good. Here's F sharp major 7. So that's 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 half diminished, back to that 1. Okay, and here is G, major 7, minor 7, minor 7, major 7. Yeah, there we go, dominant 7, minor 7, half diminished, back to that major 7 right there. Here is A flat. We're in the key of A flat now. So major 7, minor 7, minor 7, major 7. There we go, dominant 7 right there. Minor 7, half diminished, back to that major 7. So here's that A. We're in the key of A. So 1 major 7, 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 half diminished right there. Okay, so we're in the key of B flat now. Here's B flat major 7, B flat minor 7. B flat major 7, C minor 7 for 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 half diminished, back to that 1 major 7. Now we're in the key of B. 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 half diminished, back to that 1. So now that we know that idea, when some of the chords sound a little bit naked, you might like if you hear that when you play a 1, 4, and a 5, and that 1, 4, and a 5 sound correct, meaning like it doesn't sound, your minor chord doesn't sound major, and your major chord doesn't sound minor. If it sounds like it fits that a major chord, that you're supposed to be playing a major chord, but it sounds like you need to be playing other notes, start with the sevenths. start with adding the normal sevenths that go inside of that key and tweak it from there. Okay, so oh, in the key of that E flat. So we're going to try the normal sevenths. And that major 7, I don't know if you hear it, doesn't sound quite right. So I'm going to try dominant 7 instead. That's it right there. Here's 5. We'll try the normal 5 that goes there, which is a dominant 7. That fits. Back to that 1 dominant 7, which is right on. 1 dominant 7. Here's 4 major 7, and that sounds wrong. 5 dominant 7, which is right. Back to that 1 dominant 7. So, next time around, instead of 4 major 7, we're going to try 4 dominant 7. Here's 5 dominant 7, 5 dominant 7 again, 1 dominant 7, 1 dominant 7, now 4 dominant 7, which fits perfectly, 5 dominant 7, 1 dominant 7. So basically, what he did is all he's doing. He's only using 3 chords the entire time. He's using chords 1, 4, and 5, but they're all dominant 7th chords. So we have, here's the order of the song. 1 dominant 7. Again, 1 dominant 7. So the intro was 1 dominant 7 for 4 bars. 1 dominant 7. Here's 5 dominant 7. It's 5 dominant 7. Back to that 1 dominant 7. 1 dominant 7. 4 dominant 7. 5 dominant 7. Back to that 1 dominant 7. Hit it again, that 1 dominant 7. Good. So you guys have, that's basically the entire song. So what you have is the intro, which is 1 dominant 7 for 4 bars, or 4 measures. Bars and measures, again, are interchangeable terms. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what is the song as far as bars? Let's do a count. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here's our count: is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the order of the song. Take a listen. For the verse part, we have 1 dominant 7 for a measure. 5 dominant 7 for a measure. 5 dominant 7 again for the next measure. Back to 1 dominant 7 for the next measure. 1 dominant 7 again for measure. 4 dominant 7 for measure. 5 dominant 7 for measure. Back to 1 dominant 7 for measure. 1 dominant 7 for another measure. And it goes over again. So you just did that's that cycle right there. Now let's listen for any other parts, just in case I must have missed anything. Just in case I missed anything. I'm busted.
Fields are all bare and the cotton won't grow. Me and my I'm broke.
Okay, okay, we have a little vamp part. Vamp part is where you do a small section over and over again towards the end of a song. So let's take a listen.
I'm busted. The fields are all bare and the cotton won't grow. Me and my family got to pack up and go. But I'll make a living just where I don't know, 'cause I'm busted.
Okay, here's that vamp part right here.
I'm broke.
1 dominant 7. 1 dominant 7 again for another measure. 1 dominant 7 again for another measure. So, good. And you know, you can make it more interesting. He's doing. You hear that? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. So. Okay, don't worry about that. Just know that you have the normal chords that we just talked about, those normal dominant 7 chords, and there's so many different ways to play with it. We can't even go over all the different ways. I want you to take the time to just discover ways to play with chords on your own. And yes, it's not worth taking the time to talk about all the different ways to play with a different chord. It's just too many. Let's take a look here. All right, so that's it for the song, and we'll listen to it one time all the way through because it's really short. The song is like the song is only like what, a couple minutes at the most. So let's take a listen. Just because it's great, and I like Ray, and he's busted.
My bills are all due, and the baby needs shoes, and I'm busted. Cotton is down to a quarter of a pound, and I'm busted. I got a cow that went by, and a hen that won't lay. A big stack of bills that gets bigger each day. The county's gonna haul my belongings away, 'cause I'm busted.
Like a dog without his bone, but I'm busted.
My brother said there ain't a thing I can do. My wife and my kids are all down with the flu.
Wow.
I'm just thinking about calling on you, and I'm busted.
Poor guy, that's horrible. His wife and his kids are down with the flu.
Well, I have no beef, but a man can go wrong when he's busted.
He don't even know where he's gonna make his living at, but he busted.
I'm broke.
He's so broke.
No bread.
He's got no bread. It's just horrible.
I mean, like nothing.
I just love the way he sings. Ray Charles is so expressive. Ray, I love you, man. You are just, you know, I'm almost liking you. Now, I won't say that. I mean, Michael Jackson is my man. Ray, you are somewhere around that vicinity, but nobody can touch Michael, in my opinion. So enjoy, everybody. Take those ideas with you. Do those exercises. Try the sevenths in every key. 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 half diminished, back to that 1 again. Do that as an exercise in every single key, and you have more ammunition to figure out chords as you listen to them. And let me tell you guys, this world goes pretty deep. There's a lot to figure out when it comes to figuring out chords, but you have an incredible amount of tools in your belt just from the information I've given you so far. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time.